Hey, what's up, it's Sheen. Just thought I would make a video today, right before New Year's, because I'm a little bit bored and I thought up a cool conspiracy theory. So, let's talk about WoW. It's in not the best state right now, as pretty much everybody knows, because most of the world part of Warcraft, world part of World of Warcraft, sucks, right? Like, everybody knows that. However, I think that Blizzard has a plan. Hear me out on this, because, they know the things aren't doing great. And I think that they're going to fix the world in the next expansion. They're going to change absolutely everything. So why haven't they done this before, right? They tried it in Cataclysm a little bit, but kind of didn't go over super great, so they didn't do it again for a long time. Spiritual. And I think that because they have Classic WoW coming out, the reason that they haven't like redone the big world, because I mean, world quests are like, they're not that great right now, right? And the reason they haven't like changed anything in a long, long time is because they put thousands of man hours into creating the World of Warcraft, and they didn't want it to just like throw it all away. Really, you can like a Fire Peninsula from here? That's stupid. Anyway, so now that Classic WoW is coming out, however, there's gonna be a place where all that old game is at, and they're free to just destroy, delete, completely change everything else in the world that they want. And I bet you they will do that because, I mean, the thing that nobody likes about WoW right now is, right, like, here's the world of Warcraft, right? Here's the bigger world. There's Burning Crusade, Warlords of Draenor, all the other expansions. There's all these continents, and you are stuck to Kultiris and Zandalar. And a couple world questing zones. And really, most people spend all their time just right here inside of Uldir. I know I do. I'm a bit of a raid logger. Raiding is the one thing in WoW that is always great. It's perfectly fine. Like, I know a lot of people that only log into the game just to go raid. That's the only thing that keeps me coming back. Which honestly is fine. Like, I might make a little video series talking about raid logging and how to do it exactly, because there's like a very few like actual things you need to do in the game to make sure that you're ready for raiding, unless you're in like a top 100 guild or something. But if you're in top 100 guild, you won't need a guide anyway. So yeah, I might start talking about some of that. But yeah, the conspiracy theory though that I think is that they're going to just destroy like most of the world. Like that sword in Silithus is just gonna like rip the world into tiny little pieces, and they're going to redesign like basically the entire world. And I think they're going to start doing it while we're at the bottom of the sea during 8.2. It sounds like they're actually trying to make like some actual good replayable content in the world for 8.2, which is exciting, honestly. Like, that's definitely a good thing. Because, let's face it, just doing tons and tons of world quests, a little bit sucks, right? And not being able to fly, it sucks. Like, doing world quests out here where you can fly is just, it's so nice. Oh my god, it's so much better than not being able to fly. I've just started doing all my world quests out in Darkshore and Arathi because I can't stand to just run around on a water strider pulling every single thing and getting dazed and knocked off my mount. It's just a pain in the ass. I don't know many talks about flying, but I think that removing it from the game is almost always a bad thing. Like, yeah, it just like it takes a 3D game and makes it more two-dimensional. Like, it removes a dimension from the game, which doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but like if you think about it, a whole dimension is like just there's so many things that you can't do when you can't fly. It just makes the game feel bad. Like, that's the thing that like everyone says they like hate about BFA. It's not like, oh, if they just changed this one little thing, it would make the whole game better. Like, no, everybody just hates the game as a whole right now. The only reason that people are staying around is for raiding. There are so many people, like even in, I think, Preach's last video, he was like, yeah, I mean, the raid looks good. If the raid's good, I'll play the game. I'll do the other things so that I can get better at raiding. Like, I really just don't think Blizzard understands that nobody cares about the world content. Like, if it was, it's just something we do because it helps us raid. Like, there are so many people who only do things in the game because it makes them better at raiding. Which is fine, honestly, too. Like, yeah. So, there's my conspiracy theory video for today. I bet that come next expansion announcement time, they're going to destroy most of the world. And they're going to replace it with something hopefully a lot more fun. Because world content is pretty crappy for the moment. So, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, then see you later.